All right, guys, welcome back to All Things Entertainment. We're here for part 3 with Supa Dope, and we got Justin over here, my manager, who's backing us up with the questions. And we're gonna move to question number 3, which is, go ahead.
Which is, should you go to school for filmmaking?
Wow, that's a loaded question. For some people, yes. It depends on how you learn, and it depends on your passion level. All right, so I have a mixed feeling about school and those arts in general. I think for some people, and I do think school is a place where converging minds can come together, and I'm a firm believer, steel sharpens steel. So where you weak at, somebody must be strong, you can learn from each other.
Right.
And just to have that network is invaluable when you leave school, because those are the same people you can reach out to.
Very true.
Right.
And help you in your career.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it never dawned on me that I could do that, because coming from immigrant parents, you know, that was not an option. You go to school, you become this, you become that.
Right.
So I never really thought about going to school as an art form, you know, get to go to film school or nothing like that. Yeah. But what I did for me was I did all the little courses I could do. New York Society of Cinematographers, I went to their classes. I did self-learning, you know, self-initiated learning.
Right.
I pay, you pay for it. I think sometimes for some students, it depends on how you are as a student. Because when you go to film school, it's a creative endeavor. And how is that creative endeavor done? You know, you look at people, whether you graphic design, you have to have that self-motivation to get your projects done, to do the research, and be able to keep up in class. It's not always hands-on. Like, oh, somebody can move a light here, I can grab that camera and I'm good. But what's the theory behind it? And so, for me, it's a double-edged sword. It's based on how you learn, and just how enthusiastic you are.
Yeah.
For some people, no. I think if you're a horrible student, but you're a great tactician, you're a great person that can learn, you're more hands-on, you learn different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? No, I would say get with somebody like a cinematographer and help him out and learn that way.
Be an intern.
Yeah.
Be an intern. Start off like Shane Herbert did. He did go to school, but he ended up, you know, he worked in a rental house, and went from rental house, he was gripping, and then he was a gaffer,
he worked his way
and
up,
then he worked his way up, and then he worked his way right to the camera.
I see.
And so that was his schooling. I mean, he had some initial schooling, but you learn when you're on set.
Yeah.
You know, all that other stuff goes out the window. But, you know, somebody today, I would say all the YouTube videos are cool. They get you a start. But I think you need hands-on learning from professionals. Yeah. Not necessarily in a school setting, but maybe go to Shane Herbert's class. Go to Vincent LaFerrari. Go to New York Society of Cinematographers class. Go to, if that's what you want to do, or Directors Guild. Yeah. Go to those things, spend the money, invest in yourself, and learn from other people.
Yeah, because I think people are getting afraid of the so-called return of investment. Like, film school is really expensive compared to normal school. So with as the people are saying, the film industry is not making as much money anymore, so they're trying to figure out, is it worth the investment? I feel like anything you're passionate about, you'll find ways to make money with. But I mean,
exactly. Again, you're hitting the nail on the head right there. The return on investment. Well, the return is what you put into it.
Right.
You know, if you're willing to go out there and do what's necessary, the investment pays off tenfold.
Gotcha.
I mean, the industry is not paying chump change by no stretch of the imagination. Gotcha. Again, your biggest asset in this industry is the relationships you form. You know, obviously, to me, I would say that's the first, and then your skill level second.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, because you can be well skilled in anything and know nobody and get no work.
Because I would assume if spending that much money on school, the biggest bang for your buck would be the connections that you made.
Yes.
Like if you just showed up, did your homework, went to class, and then graduated and had no friends, you're right where you started, just know a bit more.
So I guess school is a platform to actually learn to be sociable, because like most people sometimes that are very technical are very socially awkward, and they feel like if they can just do the job and someone hires them for them, like keeps hiring them, they're gonna make it that way. But they gotta learn to network and talk.
You gotta
and, like,
know the people.
I've met a lot of people, and they told me that school itself didn't really teach them anything.
Oh,
It introduces you.
Mm-hmm.
You learn with your peers. That discovery. Like when I first had my first 416, I didn't know what a 1,000-foot mag was. And these for people who shoot on digital. I used to shoot on film. I started on film. So what's the 200-foot roll? How to load that film.
yeah.
And not expose it to everything.
Yeah.
That something with that is tactile than me just grabbing the camera, sticking the chip in it, and go filming. Now, granted, I'm a firm believer that the technology democratized filmmaking, but there's a bad thing to it too. It put a lot of BS people into this industry who then took the value of what you do down.
Gotcha.
Because,
Good point.
oh, I'll shoot a video. Well, that's in the video section. We'll save that for the video section. But, and it was good because I saw some talent. See, I'm torn between both. I came up that way, but I don't want to be that old fogey, guy. But I have to say, I bust my tail to get half the knowledge I got today.
Gotcha.
Loading film and ruining a whole can of, a canister and almost getting my head ripped off. Because that's money. And the sense of urgency with filmmaking is not there today because, it's digital. You can let it run.
Right.
And versus when I turn that camera on and you hear that spooling through that the camera, the film, that's money running.
Right.
And it's time to get your marks, get your things, your lights got to be set, everything is going.
Yeah.
And so the sense of urgency has gone a little bit. And that's why I understand why some filmmakers still love shooting on film, like Chris Nolan. So 'cause there is a discipline.
Gotcha.
You're not looking at no screen figuring it out. Your metering, your experience, your setting, all those start coming into play.
Yeah.
Knowing ratio, lighting, and I'm telling a lot of people who don't study that. You digital filmmakers out there. What's the 2-to-1 split ratio? A lot of people don't know that. How to pull light metering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had to learn because you're shooting on film. You're shooting on the most unforgiving format.
Right.
It's film. 550T, tungsten stop, 200 speed, 500 speed. People don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
Right. Nor do I.
But that's fine. We learn together.
That's what's up.
But the point I'm making is that you have to learn your craft. I think YouTube is a great start for a lot of people. It's a spark of interest, but I think you need to delve in further. So I do have I'm ambivalent towards school, but I think for some people school is necessary.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense to me.
Can't hurt.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for taking the time to listen, and look out for next week for part 4.
All right.